¿Qué lo que, mi gente? Yo soy Ricky de Bilingue Blogs, and thank you for being here with me today on this second video of the pronunciation series. Today we're going to be covering the letters B and V, or in Spanish, las letras B grande y V chica. Okay? If you haven't had a chance to check out the last pronunciation video that I did, it is about the vowels, the 5 vowels that there are in Spanish. They only have 5 sounds. Go ahead and take a look at that video real quick. It's going to be somewhere over here, over there, like, you know, one of those places. And I'm also going to put the link in the description in case there's a malfunction, so you can go ahead and check that video out. Now, before we begin with the letras B grande y V chica, or just B and V, you can simply say them like that too. I'm going to give you a few letras that I'm not going to be going over in this pronunciation series. Wait, what? What do you mean you're going to skip some letters? Don't you have to know all of these letters to pronounce things correctly in Spanish? Yes, we have to know all the letters to be able to pronounce things in Spanish correctly. But the catch is, you already know these letters. These are the same letters that we have in English. They just have a different name in Spanish, but they make the same exact sounds that they make in English, which is why I will not be covering them, okay? So, we have las letras F, K, L, M, N, P, S, and last but not least, W, or you can say it as W, okay? So, to get started with B y V, okay? So, la letra B, or B grande, is pronounced with your lips closed. B, like the B sound in English, okay? The reason that I paired these two letters together is because they are practically interchangeable for the most part. There are times where it is not interchangeable. If la letra B is the first letter of a word, I haven't heard it pronounced as a V sound. So for example, the word banana, I've never heard it pronounced banana. It's always banana or bandera. Sin Bandera is one of my favorite groups for Spanish music. I've never heard anyone say sin bandera, but rather sin bandera. The B sound makes the B sound. That's just basic. La V, el sonido de la V, is going to make the V sound. So, if I want to say, tell me the truth, in theory, correctly speaking, I would say, dime la verdad. Dime la verdad. Now, here's where it gets tricky. If a letter starts with V, when you pronounce it, you can substitute it with the B sound. Nobody will look at you weird. However, when you write it, it has to be spelled with a V. So I can say, dime la verdad, and nobody will look at me funny. I can say, dime la verdad. This is where la B y la V become interchangeable. Also, if they are placed in between a word, for example, the word HUVIERA, which is spelled HUVIERA, HUVIERA, you can pronounce it that way with the correct B sound, HUVIERA, or you can pronounce it HUVIERA. Now the correct spelling will be with the B. You will notice that when you talk to native speakers, they may spell stuff incorrectly. So, for example, the same word, HUVIERA, I have talked to people from Mexico, and you know, through text, of course, and they would write to me, "Me hubieras llamado," with the V. It's technically the incorrect way to spell it, but since they pronounce it that way, that's how they're going to spell it. So you just kind of have to know your orthography, how to spell things correctly. Like I said, the big thing to worry about is the B in the beginning of a word. Otherwise, B or V is pretty much going to be interchangeable. I do want to let you know how I make the B/V sound. My B/B sound in my Dominican accent is going to be like a VW sound kind of mixed together. It's just a very soft sound. So like, if I were to say the color green, verde, I usually say verde, de color verde. You see, I didn't say color verde, I didn't say de color verde, I said de color verde. It's like my lips don't even touch, but the V sound doesn't always go down either. It's more like a W, verde, that is also acceptable. That's just something that I wanted to throw in there extra for you guys. Now we're gonna do a little bit of practice, okay? How would you pronounce this word? All right, the correct way to pronounce this word would be banda. Banda. If you said that, then you're correct. What about the next word? This word is pronounced sabes. However, you can also say sabes. How about the next one? This one can be pronounced verdura or verdura. Okay, so that concludes the video for las letras B y V, or B grande y V chica. Okay? So, any questions, go ahead and leave those down in the comments. I hope this video helped you to understand the relationship between la B y la V and how to pronounce them correctly. Good luck with your pronunciation, and stay tuned for more pronunciation videos that will come along with this series. Subscribe, comment, share, like, and all that fun stuff as well, alright?